Good morning, creators. Jonathan here. I've had two topics on my mind that I wanted to share, and I've been commuting back and forth to work, and I think, all of this weekend I'll make a post, and I'll share these concepts with my channel here on TikTok and YouTube, and long story short, I see that I'm not quite like the other people who come on here and chat, but I still feel I have valid perceptions, and I just want to share them with you right now. And the first one is love. I want to say that love is not necessarily something that you feel from somebody else, like an external transmission from them to you, like you are going to receive their love. It's not necessarily that. I think somehow love is possibly something that we well up from within, and we embody. We have a perception on an item, and we go, oh, that item is a human, that item is a object or a concept, and we then have a certain resonance within ourselves where we say, I love this thing. And that, like I said, can be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be another human where you're like, oh, I love this person, or I love that helicopter, or I love this building, or I love this car, or it doesn't have to be anything in particular. It can be everything. You could just wander around and say, I love this experience. Long story short, the feeling of love is really good. I enjoy love quite a bit. Sometimes we do things like right now I'm sober, I'm not drinking because I have a six-pack desire that I'm working towards. And if you see my other posts, you'll see my progress. But the concept of loving a drink is totally normal in my mind, where you go, oh, I love whiskey, I love champagne, I love the feeling that it gives me, I love the concept that, oh, I no longer have any more responsibilities at this moment because I am going to be inebriated and I'm not going to be able to make sound judgments or decisions. Therefore, I'm releasing myself from all those responsibilities because it is now my time to just have a break. And if I'm going to have a break and I choose to have it with, say, alcohol, which I'm not drinking right now, so I'm remembering this love lost, and that's always a good one. The concept is that we feel it within ourselves. It is something that once you desire and find and obtain the concept of love, you realize that love is something that you have for some things. And even if it's like, I don't smoke, but if you smoked a cigarette and you were like, oh man, I just love a cigarette or a cigar, you might say, I know love. I know fondness for an object. I have fondness, or like this great endearing bond with this thing that I have a heart blossom for, and I think, oh, you could call it love, you could call it, whatever name you want to put on it, a rose by any other name, it's still sweet. So the reason for this chat is that I want you to say, if you know the love for champagne and you say, I don't know about love for humans, I want you to understand that the wellingness, the welling meaning the pulling up, the obtaining. Have a good weekend! the desire to love, if you can find it for an object, then you can find it for anything. You can find it for a concept, you can find it for another human. So if you're saying, or if you're feeling like I have trouble loving humans, but I love a glass of champagne, or I love a glass of tequila, or I love a sunny day, or the moonshine, whatever, you will be able to embody more love in your life when you start to identify what love is, how it feels, and when you feel how it is, then you can sort of embody more love. And I think that's really key in life, is to find as much love as you can, and just sort of embody love. And when you embody love, you sort of emanate love, and when you emanate love, then others sort of feel it as well, and they kind of like, I don't know, maybe they make changes, or maybe they're cooler somehow to be around. I don't know really what their perception is. I know that I have found love in my life in many different capacities, and have a good one. I love my neighbors. Anyways, yeah, just like that. I'm in the center of my own universe here, chatting with my friends on the internet, and it's okay to have interruptions of helicopters and neighbors coming and going. Life happens, and when you can find peace and happiness and love, it all seems to be better. So that's it. Peace creators, keep on creating, keep on smiling, keep trying to find love. Cup of coffee, whatever. I'm about to head to Starbucks and go get a coffee myself. Wow, I am getting better at this. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Normally I fucking talk forever. And then, yeah, TikTok just goes chop. Anyways, peace creators. Here comes the helicopter, third round. Maybe I'll use the helicopters timing. There's a helicopter school here for the people who love to fly helicopters. Anyways, he's making his third round, so it must mean 8 minutes. Gotta go.